season. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but, hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
Dan Bailey now for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. Fighting through. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, get into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It goes as a gain of 8 and moves the chains.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order. To try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Brief break in the action here. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Larry Ridley will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. One man in the backfield. That's Jones. They'll set up a throw. Buying time to his left. And some room to roam now. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Flush to his right. And this is incomplete. Niles Paul, the intended target. That'll bring up second down. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups. And they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Dancing to his left. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be third down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on third down. This is now the 9th play of the drive.
Hurry up, here we go. Detroit! Detroit! No. Check. Patriot! Over!
Back to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on fourth down here.
Here we go now. Boom, that's it now. Party.
Back to throw. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. And quickly they get to the line.
Here we go now. That's it now. Party.
Inside the red zone here. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6.
Detroit!
They'll look to throw here. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And this seemingly endless drive continues. So it's third and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He'll buy some time right. Caught on the right side. Reed. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be fourth down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And welcome back, the offensive unit. They took the timeout, and now they get set to line up as we resume action. And Hopkins' kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they kick it through to take the lead. There is a little bit of time left, though, here in the second quarter.
And while they're concerned about not giving up a big return or giving up points themselves going into the half, how good do they feel, though, putting points on the board themselves right near the end of the first half?
Cowboys, the kickoff unit, as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Redskins who have the lead here. As we send you over to our headquarters in Orlando, where we check in with Larry Ridley for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Thanks, Brandon. Thanks, Charles. And welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Cowboys have to try to avoid becoming frustrated in the second half, as this is 2 straight weeks of shaky football. The Redskins are keeping them off balance, and that's pushed them in front. All right, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Down to the middle of the first, the quick pass and completion is made, and this goes 60 yards for the score. Cowboys take it early in the second. Redskins land the first punch. Prescott's going to thread the needle here, and he capped off the 8th-play drive with a touchdown. Cowboys tied up at 7. Third down from the 26. He's going to tuck it and run here, and he'll end up picking up 13 yards on the play. Redskins would go on to kick a field goal. So that'll do it for us at the EA Sports Studio. We're going back under the lights for the second half of this Sunday night matchup.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Now, that's a run that warms a play caller's heart, because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top, or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with, because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try.
He's going to go. Mac Jones, 20. Touchdown, Washington. Matt Jones with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. And they will not even get to the line here, as we'll get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.